From childcare deserts to eligibility cliffs, the Economic Affairs Interim Committee spent Tuesday morning getting more details about some of the ongoing challenges facing Montana's childcare system.
The childcare issue in Montana is very complex and is something that everyone at various levels are dealing with and grappling with, especially as it becomes more and more apparent the impact on our state and local economies.
The Montana Department of Labor and Industry estimates licensed childcare capacity only meets 43% of demand statewide. In many rural counties, it's below 30%. 40% of Montana businesses reported lack of childcare made it hard to recruit or retain workers. Leaders say two key challenges are squeezing childcare providers from both sides. Costs are too high for many families to afford, and worker turnover is high because of low wages.
For us to tackle this problem holistically, we have to think about how we keep people in this industry. If you don't have workers, if you don't have providers, we aren't going to be able to actually tackle this problem.
Pandemic-era programs provided additional support for childcare businesses, but much of that funding is coming to an end. Carrie Krebs, executive director of Florence Crittenden, says stabilization grants allowed them to raise salaries in their early childhood programs. But as they expire, the organizations had to turn to fundraising to continue supporting those wages.
We're fundraising now for probably 35% of our staff's wages come from fundraising dollars. So while that's manageable for us because we're a 120-year-old organization and have lived off of fundraising for quite some time, it's not necessarily sustainable.
State leaders are currently working on studies intended to give them a better picture of the true cost of childcare. They're also hoping to get more data in the coming months on the effects of a bill passed this legislative session, expanding support for families needing help with those costs. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.